This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Carol. Carol talks for a living, from morning till night. So she relies on Flow's crystal clear home phone service brought to her through Flow's 100% fiber to the home network. It keeps her in the know, and because she bundles her mobile broadband and TV services, she enjoys huge savings, so she can enjoy much more for much less. So visit any Flow retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
It's Wednesday, March the 2nd, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today morning news update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. In our top story, former Shadow Minister of Health, Dr. William Duguid, believes that public health care should remain free to the average Barbadian, even if it means that people have to literally place their bets on it. Taking part in the fifth and final town hall meeting in a series organized by the Ministry of Health on the vexing issue of healthcare financing, Dr. Duguid, who is dead set against the introduction of user fees at the state-run Queen Elizabeth Hospital, said he was willing to throw his weight behind the development of a national health lottery to underwrite the costs of universal health care.
This one was difficult for me as a Christian man. I could not be seen to be advocating gambling, but in other jurisdictions there are lotteries set up whose primary purpose is to raise funds for hospitals. This is not an uncommon feature in Barbados, as we have long seen games of chance raising funds for sports, while a similar one can be done to raise funds for a hospital.
A more determined and focused Dr. Maria Agard is back. The embattled Member of Parliament for Christchurch West returned to work yesterday following a 2-month leave of absence from the House of Assembly due to an unspecified illness which has kept her away from her constituency since the start of the year. Dr. Agard was hospitalized twice in January, once for life-saving surgery, followed a week later for a medical setback. However, speaking to Barbados Today during the lunch break from yesterday's sitting of the House of Assembly, an emotional but upbeat Dr. Agard said she was touched by the outpouring of support from Barbadians during her time of recovery.
And I want to thank everyone who offered prayers, who sent their best wishes, who looked out for my well-being during my period of convalescence. I would say to you that this is a year of significance for Barbados. It is a year that I look forward to because it is a year of significance for me as well. It is our golden jubilee. It is a year of favor, a year of recovery, a year of blessing from the Lord. And we have an opportunity as people to embrace the opportunities that a golden jubilee offers. And I say to all Barbadians, let us work together for the development of this country.
The opposition Barbados Labour Party expelled Dr. Agard on November the 22nd, 2015, citing public utterances deemed harmful to the party and her alleged refusal to acknowledge and work with her constituency branch executive. She later sued the BLP, seeking damages for expelling her. That matter is expected to be heard next month. Businesses which will be hurt by the 3-month water ban that went into force yesterday say the state-run Barbados Water Authority should have dialogued with them before enforcing the measure. The BWA has outlawed the use of potable water for irrigation and watering of gardens, lawns, grounds, and filling or supplying of tanks, ponds, baths, or swimming pools other than dipping tanks for cattle, domestic baths, and elevated reserve tanks not exceeding 800 litres. But while Managing Director of the Landmark Nurseries, Mark Giblin, says the restrictions will hurt his plant business, Managing Director of the Car Valley Company, Midas Magic, Michael Thorpe, feels the BWA should have discussed the issue first with entities which rely on water for their livelihood. The hotel industry is also expected to face serious challenges, but maintenance manager of Divi Southwinds, Ryan Sorbers, says the 133-room property has put contingency measures in place.
I wouldn't say that we are fully prepared. I would say that we are adequately prepared?
Adequately prepared, but we're also looking to implement some new equipment that we can handle these things better in the future.
In sports, Gold Cup fever is burning up the atmosphere. The leading Caribbean race meet is set for the Garrison Savannah on Saturday. There will be much fanfare and side attractions, as well as a packed racing program. But for some pundits, they're predicting that when the dust settles on the Gold Cup, Just of Fashion, Watch Your Own Bobber, War Envoy, and Sailors Creek should cross the finish line in that order.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
God, these papers ain't selling at all. Get your paper. Only $2.25, get your paper, miss. Look, take it, I can pay for it.
Barbados today, all the way.
Barbados Today. News you can trust.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter, that's the move for me. Stability, prosperity, we're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Hey, I'm Rabia. Look out for my new segment, Fashion and Beauty with Rabia, coming out this week. It's going to be so exciting. It's going to cover hair, nails, shoes, everything fashion and beauty. I'm excited, and you should be too.
Turning now to news from the region, Jamaica Prime Minister-designate Andrew Holness is scheduled to be sworn in tomorrow. The ceremony is set to begin at 3 p.m. Barbados time. The Electoral Office of Jamaica, POJ, yesterday confirmed that Director of Elections, Orette Fisher, had advised the Governor-General, Sir Patrick Allen, that the JLP had won the majority of seats in last Thursday's general election. The swearing-in of the members of Parliament is expected next week. To more regional news now. In the wake of rising homicide levels in Trinidad and Tobago, the government has once again signaled its desire to provide the police service with the resources to perform their tasks efficiently and effectively. This came at a meeting yesterday between the Minister of National Security, Edmund Dillon, and the Police Service Executive. Both parties agreed that crimes committed by the use of firearms was a matter of great concern and deliberated short, medium-term, and long-term strategies to mitigate such offenses. On the international front, both of the remaining Democratic candidates for the president easily top Republican frontrunner Donald Trump in hypothetical general election matchups, according to a new CNN ORC poll. But Hillary Clinton, who is well ahead in the Democratic race for the presidency, would likely face a stronger challenge should Florida Senator Marco Rubio or Texas Senator Ted Cruz capture the Republican nomination for president. Meanwhile, Democrat Hillary Clinton and Republican Donald Trump have both taken early leads in their respective contests for the U.S. presidential nomination. Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and Virginia were among the states both candidates won. Trump was defeated by Ted Cruz in Texas and Oklahoma. Democratic candidate Bernie Sanders has won his home state of Vermont. Super Tuesday sees 11 states voting on the biggest single day ahead of the November 8th presidential election. And that's news and sports. However, you can join us again this afternoon for more. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in-bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune into Channel 101 on Flow TV and to Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.